Yo, what's up? I'm sAgo and I'm here with episode 3 of Euphony. This is Euphony's The Word. And yo, so what's been going on in the music world since the last episode? Quite a bit as per usual. We'll start off with the Billboard Awards. At 2017's Billboard Awards, Drake, rapper, I don't know, some might want to characterize him as a R&B singer, pop star, whatever you want to call him. Love him or hate him, the dude won 13 awards, breaking Adele's previous record of 12 awards. His awards included Top Artist, just in general, Top Male Artist, Top Billboard 20 Artist, Top Hot 100 Artist, Top Song Sales Artist, Top Streaming Songs Artist, Top Rap Artist, Top Rap Tour, Top Billboard 200 Album Views, Top Rap Album Views, Top Streaming Song Audio, 1 Dance, Top R&B Song, 1 Dance, Top R&B Collaboration, 1 Dance. Well done, Drake, for your, work furthering the culture out here, getting Best Album Awards with the Hip Hop Album. That's pretty great. I mean, it's not a Grammy, but you know, it's great. Talking about furthering the culture, Harvard University student Obasi Shore. Was it Obasi Shore? Not Shore, like that evil dude in Chuck. Oh man. Shore. What an ass. Anyway, this dude, for his undergraduate degree thesis, instead of giving it like an anthology of poems or writing a really long essay or whatever, is it an anthology of poems? Is the word anthology? Don't judge me if it's not. This dude, he's a rapper, so what he did was he submitted a mixtape instead of, all that other stuff. Each song is told from a different character's perspective. Apparently the format is inspired by some poem, 14th century poetry, whatever. I don't know, but it focuses on the black identity in America. The dude is from Stone Mountain, Atlanta, which is the same place where Childish Gambino's from, also known as Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino. Also known as Childish Gambino, he's from the same place as him. I just thought that was pretty interesting. The mixtape was awarded with Summa Cum Laude Minus, which is the second highest honor that can be awarded and was the highest honor awarded that year. I just want to say, clearly SoundCloud rappers are evolving. If they were getting Harvard degrees from their mixtapes, I mean. Okay, so in other news, Meek Mill released a track called Glow Up. It came with a video, and alongside that was an announcement for his tour that's coming up. His tour is gonna be with Yo Gotti. It's called the Against All Odds Tour. The video was pretty interesting. The song was okay. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm not a huge Meek Mill fan, but I just thought it was interesting. Also, the part that I thought that was interesting was that he has his 2017 album has been announced. We don't have a date for it, but we know it's coming out this year. It's called Wins and Losses. I just thought that was interesting because we know about everything that happened between him and Drake and the beefs that he's gone through, and we know Meek Mill was he was rising before that happened, and then he kind of dipped for a little bit, or I don't know if he did, because then he had the whole Nicki Minaj thing, and then they broke up, and now it kind of seems like he's rising from the ashes. So I think the title of the album being Wins and Losses means that we're probably gonna look forward to a very reflective album. Moving on. Yeah, so there's this dude named Future, right? And he released this track called Mask Off. I don't know if any of you will have heard of it. It's a pretty popular song. Anyway, so they released a remix of that track with Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar absolutely destroyed it. Now, there's two ways you can look at it. You can see that either he destroyed it, or he destroyed it. Some people say that he destroyed the vibe of it and like he kind of messed up the song and it's not supposed to be that type of track, but I think he destroyed it. And by that I mean like Kendrick went Kendrick on it. Like he bodied that track. He really went in. There's quite a few like nice parts about it.
Then go grow when I say grow. Kung Fu Kenny with the Midas touch. Ain't no penny that I don't touch. All my enemy bite on dust. Ain't no talking when it's fatal.
So Kendrick raps for about 2 minutes on the mask off beat, and it's just insane. Kendrick does his Kendrick thing on it. I thought it was awesome. I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening to the track before that, but you know, I listened to the track quite a few times when Kendrick's verse was on it. Yeah. So, damn, I won't lie, get distracted easily. Anyway, so dude finding his way back into the eu.ph.ony spotlight, if you could even call it that. FKJ. In the past week, FKJ and Masego, or Masego. Obviously I'm gonna say it the South African way, but this dude is American. Anyway, so FKJ and this dude, and this other dude, they released this video called TADA. Yeah, it took me quite a while to realize that it was called Tadow or Tadow or whatever. Yo, bro, and this title is pretty messed up. How do you pronounce this word? This word right here. How do you pronounce this? Anyway, yeah, and it's not even a real word. They literally just put it in there because at the end there's like a part where it's like ta-da. It's like ta-da, sort of. Anyway. So they released this video and it's basically just them performing and it's them doing like this improv thing, and they're like using MPC machines and they're looping vocals and they're looping the instruments that they're playing. In this, Masego, he sings, he plays the saxophone and he plays the drums, and FKJ, he works in MPC as well, and then FKJ works in MPC, he plays the keyboard, he plays the saxophone, and I'm not sure if there's a part where they harmonize. I don't think there is. And then there was something else I just studied. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. These dudes are like multi-instrumentalists. It is definitely something you need to check out. It is dope. They absolutely demolished the set. Album releases. Little Yanni released his album Teenage Emotion. I'm not gonna say much about it because I'm gonna do an album review on it. The score came up in the 60s, lower than 70, higher than 60. That's the eu.ph.ony score for it. There were 1 or 2 tracks that I enjoy in there that I'll probably advocate for. Then there were like about 4 other tracks that I'll listen to but never tell anybody that I listen to them. And then there's 21 tracks in total. So the other 14 tracks are just, I don't want to call them trash, but I'm not saying they're not. More about album releases. After waiting 2 years for a follow-up to Trap Soul, Bryson Tiller's True to Self album came through with an early release. It was set to release on the 23rd of June, came out on May 25th. I haven't listened to it yet because I haven't had time to just sit down and listen to it. I'm going to be listening to it sometime within the next few days, and that album review will also be coming to you in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I look forward to hearing that. Personally, I haven't even heard Trap Soul yet, but apparently Trap Soul is amazing. So I'm probably going to listen to True to Self, and then I'll go back and listen to Trap Soul. And those album reviews will be coming your way. Last but definitely not least, SZA Control. We talked about it, I think it was either the last episode or the episode before that. We talked about the singles that she's released. She's released 2 so far. The album, we finally have a date for it. It comes out, and an album art. A date and an album art for it. It comes out on the 9th of June. That's definitely something to look forward to. TDE always comes through, and we already know SZA's a great artist, and she's been wanting to release this album for a while. So it's probably gonna be great. Anyway, I'm sAgo. This has been eu.ph.ony, Straight Arrow Entertainment. Goodbye.